Beamy, 25, professional sleeper, part-time renter. Move in with friend Dan to save rent money. Cheap apartment, thin walls, weird plumbing, perfect bachelor chaos. Dan's sister Ella moves in temporarily. Just until I find my own place, she says. That was 4 months ago. She's smart, sarcastic, and constantly wearing his hoodies. We get along fine when she's not roasting me for snoring. Life is peaceful. Work, home, game nights, repeat. Until one night at 2 a.m., half asleep, dreaming about pizza. Door creaks open. Hear whispering voice. Okay, you're asleep, right? Cool. Brain. What? Body. Ella sits somewhere near my bed. I can feel someone in the room, but too tired to care. She starts talking. Like, full-on podcasting. So today sucked. Dan's being annoying. My boss thinks I'm 12. I think I bombed that interview. Then she sighs and says, "You're lucky, you know that? You just sleep. No drama, no emotions, no overthinking." Thanks, I guess? She leaves quietly after 10 minutes. I fall back asleep thinking maybe I dreamt it. Next night, again, same time, same voice. This time she's ranting about her ex. Why do I always pick emotionally unavailable idiots? I almost mumble relatable out loud, but catch myself. Third night she brings snacks. I can smell the chips. She crunches mid-rant. You'd think I'd have higher standards. But no, apparently my type is man who texts back once a week. Me, internally agreeing from dreamland. This goes on for a week. I start looking forward to it, like a weird bedtime podcast. Some nights she sounds mad, some nights sad. Some nights she laughs quietly and my sleepy brain files it under comfort noise. Then one night, she says something new, voice softer than usual. You know, you're actually nice to be around. Even like this, I feel safe here. My heart buffering. Brain, don't wake up, idiot. Me, drools harder to play dead. And that's how I, a random guy with a strong pillow attachment, became someone's emotional support sleeper. The unofficial human diary of Ella, my roommate's sister. Still pretending to be unconscious during her nightly TED Talks. She still thinks I'm in deep coma mode every time she visits. I'm not complaining. It's weirdly soothing. Better than any sleep app. One night, I make the fatal mistake of drinking an energy drink at 9 p.m. Brain refuses to shut down. 2 a.m. rolls around. Door creaks. Oh no, it's happening again. Ella. Okay, so this week sucked. Big surprise. She drops onto my desk chair, spins a little, sighs. My boss called me kiddo. I'm 23. I pay taxes. I have lower back pain. I bite my pillow to not laugh. She keeps talking. About her day. About how her brother keeps leaving his socks everywhere. About some date that ghosted her. Then she mumbles, "Maybe I should just date someone like you." You don't talk back. Brain, internal Windows error sound. She pauses, then chuckles softly. God, what am I even saying? And that's when disaster strikes. I sneeze. A full, loud, chaotic, grandpa with allergies, sneeze. Silence. Pin drop silence. Ella freezes. Anon? I panic. Do I pretend it was a dream sneeze? Do I fake sleep? I pick fake sleep. She leans closer. I feel her presence near my bed. Are you awake? Me, absolutely awake. Snore. She pokes my arm. I do a small twitch and mumble something like lasagna. She gasps, whispers, "Holy crap, you scared me." Then she starts laughing quietly to herself. You're lucky you're cute when you're unconscious. My heart just files for bankruptcy. She leaves after a few minutes, still giggling. I lay there, staring at the ceiling, half mortified, half smiling. She called me cute, and for some reason, that makes sleep completely impossible that night, day after the sneeze incident. Haven't slept properly. Half terrified Ella knows, half terrified she doesn't. Morning breakfast chaos. Dan yelling about missing cereal. Ella scrolling on her phone, pretending she didn't almost get caught whispering to my unconscious body last night. Me pretending I'm fine while mentally reliving every second of it. Dan, you two are weirdly quiet. Did I miss something? Ella, nope. Me, nope. The most suspicious synchronized nope in history later that week. I'm gaming in the living room. Dan walks in, laughing at a meme. Ella follows, tosses her bag on the couch. Ugh, my boss called me kiddo again. I choke on my drink. That's the exact rant she gave my sleeping self 3 nights ago. Dan raises an eyebrow. Wait, how do you know about that? Ella freezes. I panic. Dan told me once, right? Dan. No, I didn't. Ella squints at me. Brain. Critical failure. For 5 horrifying seconds, nobody says anything. Then she blurts out, maybe I just talk in my sleep. Dan. What does that have to do with him knowing? Ella. Shut up, Dan. She grabs my arm. Anon, kitchen, now. We step in the kitchen. She crosses her arms. Okay, level with me. Were you awake? Me trying to act innocent? For what? You know what? Define awake. She groans, runs a hand through her hair. Oh my God, I told you so much stuff. Hey, it's not my fault I'm a good listener. She glares but starts laughing despite herself. Unbelievable. You've been fake sleeping through my emotional crises. Technically real sleeping, until the sneeze. She face palms. You're impossible. Awkward silence. Then she mutters, so, you heard all of it? Most of it. Including the cute when unconscious part? Yep. Her face turns crimson. Forget that ever happened. Too late. It's my new ringtone. She throws a spoon at me. Dan walks in right as the spoon hits the floor. What's going on? Ella, therapy session. Me, emphasis on session. Dan, I hate this apartment. As soon as he leaves, we look at each other and just start laughing. It's not weird. It's kind of nice. And maybe, just maybe, we're both secretly wondering what else she'll confess when I'm awake. After our kitchen confrontation, Ella swears she's done with midnight confessions. No more late-night therapy. You're off duty, Sleeping Beauty. Me, finally I can rest. Also me, misses it instantly. A week passes, no door creaks, no whispered rants, no 2 a.m. giggles. It's too quiet. I start checking the clock like an idiot. 3 nights in a row, I stay awake, waiting. Nothing, heart lonely. 4th night, 2:12 a.m., door creaks. Oh, thank God. Ella's voice soft. Okay, this doesn't count. I just couldn't sleep. I keep eyes closed, heart sprinting. She sits down near my bed again. You were right. Talking helps, even if you're uselessly unconscious. She talks about how life's weird lately, how she feels calmer around me, how she's scared she might be catching feelings for someone. I stop breathing. She adds, someone very dumb and impossible. Ouch, probably me. Someone who listens without judging. Definitely me. My pulse sounds like a drumline. She laughs quietly. If you were awake, this would be embarrassing. Brain. Then wake up, you coward. Me. Too scared to move. Then she does something new, leans closer, whispering right by my ear. Good night, idiot. Soft kiss on my cheek. Static shock. I stay still. Can't sleep for the rest of the night. Next morning, she's at breakfast, acting normal. I'm malfunctioning completely. Dan. You okay, man? You look like you saw a ghost. Ella. Maybe he did. Me. Yeah, ghost. Totally ghost. And now I'm trapped, half hoping she does it again, half terrified she will. Have not slept properly in days. Every time I see Ella, my brain replays the cheek kiss in high definition, trying to act normal but failing spectacularly. Breakfast. Dan left early for work, me and Ella alone. Silence heavy enough to bench press. She's scrolling on her phone, pretending she doesn't notice my nervous energy. I decide to man up. Me. So, about your little midnight visits. She smirks without looking up. Oh, you mean my completely fictional sleepwalking episodes? Yeah, those. Pretty emotional for sleepwalking. She sips her coffee. Must have been a dream. You dream about me a lot, huh? She's good. Only when you break into my room. You're welcome. Awkward pause. She sets her mug down, finally meets my eyes. So, you're mad? No, just confused. About what? Whether I'm your therapist or your something else. Her eyebrow raises. Something else? Bold of you to assume you're even qualified. I roll my eyes. You kissed me. I kissed your cheek. Don't make it sound like a Hallmark movie. Still counts. She laughs, loud, genuine, unfairly cute. You're blushing. No, I'm just allergic to emotional chaos. So, me. Basically. She leans on the counter, grinning. You know, for someone who sleeps through everything, you're weirdly easy to talk to. You say that like it's a bad thing. Maybe it's not. Her voice softens, barely above a whisper. You make it too easy to care about you. My brain short circuits. Then she snaps out of it, grabs her keys. Anyway, I'm late for work. Don't nap too hard, therapist boy. Door shuts. I'm left staring at my coffee like it owes me emotional answers. Maybe she's joking, maybe she's not, but I can feel it. Something's changing. And I'm definitely not sleeping tonight. A week of pretending everything's normal. Spoiler, it's not. Every time Ella walks by, my brain reboots. Every time she laughs, my chest does that stupid flutter thing. Dan keeps saying, "You two have weird chemistry." We both yell, "No, we don't," in perfect unison, which, honestly, proves his point. One evening, Dan leaves to crash at a friend's, me and Ella alone again. Movie playing, neither of us watching. She's fidgeting with the blanket. I'm pretending to scroll my phone like an idiot. Finally, she sighs. Okay, this is dumb. Agreed. What's dumb? Us. This whole weird tension thing. I'm tired of pretending we don't... whatever this is. Me stopped working. So you admit there's a thing? She rolls her eyes. Don't make me regret being honest. Too late, I'm framing this moment. She smirks, but her cheeks are red. We sit in silence for a second. Then she says it, quiet but clear. I like you. Like, not the you're easy to talk to way. The you make my stomach do stupid flips way. My turn to short circuit. Wow, don't make it weird. No, I like you too. Seriously? Yeah, been trying to sleep through it for weeks. She laughs, relieved, a little shy. So what now? We could stop pretending we're just roommates. You mean actually date? Yeah, like normal people. You? Normal? Okay, fair point. Pause. She moves closer, resting her head on my shoulder. You know, I was supposed to tell you stuff while you were asleep. You can still tell me now. Fine. First thing, you snore like a dying lawnmower. Romantic, she grins. Second thing, I really, really like you. Heartbeat overloaded. She tilts her head up, looks me dead in the eye. Can I kiss you this time when you're actually awake? You can try. She does. Heartbeat overloaded again. Next morning, Dan walks in mid-breakfast, sees us cuddled up. I knew it! Ella. Congratulations, detective. Dan. I'm both disgusted and proud. Me. You can be both. And just like that. The girl who used to talk to me while I slept now talks to me while I'm wide awake, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Officially dating Ella now, which means new dynamic unlocked, same chaos. Still living with her brother Dan. Bad idea loading. First morning as official couple. Dan spots her stealing bacon from my plate. So that's what you meant by sharing breakfast. Ella, jealous? Dan, disgusted. Me, both valid. He never lets up. Wow, Anon, remember when you said you liked quiet girls? That was before I met your sister, Ella. And now he can't shut up about me. Dan fake gags loudly. 10 out of 10 sibling energy. Week later, movie night again. Dan walks in halfway, sees us cuddled on couch. You two need a parental supervision sticker. Ella throws popcorn at him. Grow up. You're literally making out in front of the snacks. That's called multitasking. He leaves muttering about finding new roommates. One day he finds Ella in kitchen wearing my shirt. Dan, that's not yours? Ella, it is now. Dan sighs like a man who's seen too much. I can't believe I'm living with you. Ella, smirking, you're just mad no one's in love with you. Dan, correct, and I'd like to keep it that way. But despite the teasing, it's kinda nice. The apartment feels like a weird little family. Laughter, noise, stolen breakfasts, and too much sarcasm. Sometimes I catch Dan grinning when he thinks we're not looking. Ella notices too. He'll miss you when we move out. You think so? He already does. He's just too proud to say it. That's where he gets it. You're the same. Excuse me? You hide your soft side behind all that sass. She narrows her eyes. Keep talking, I dare you. I shut up immediately. Later that night, we're lying together, lights low. She traces circles on my chest, whispering, "You ever think about the future?" "Yeah, I think about you being there." She smiles, quiet but certain. "Good, because I don't plan on going anywhere." And just like that, I know. This isn't some fling, it's the real deal. A few months into dating Ella, everything's great, except for one small apocalypse-level event approaching her parents are visiting. Dan grinning like a villain. "Oh, this is gonna be good." "You're dead, bro." You could be supportive. "No, this is more fun." Day of the visit, apartment spotless. Ella's stress level, nuclear. Mine, worse. She's pacing like a lawyer prepping for trial. "Okay, remember? Don't joke about me being crazy. Don't mention the late night stuff. And for the love of God, don't call my mom bro." Those were all my planned icebreakers. "You're impossible." Doorbell rings. Showtime. Her parents walk in. Polite smiles, sharp eyes. Her mom hugs Ella, then looks at me like she's scanning for weaknesses. Her dad shakes my hand with suspicious strength. "So, you're the guy who lets my daughter steal his food?" Only sometimes, sir." Good answer. Dinner actually starts off okay. Ella's mom. "So, how did you two meet?" Dan snickers. Ella glares. "College friends." Reconnected later. Dan whispers, "He was unconscious for half the bonding." I kick him under the table. He yelps, spills water. Chaos. Somehow, conversation recovers. Ella's dad starts talking shop, finds out I run a small business. Instant approval mode activated. Responsible, ambitious. I like this guy. Ella gives me that proud little smirk like, "See, I told you they'd like you." I mouth back, "Barely survived. Dessert time." Ella's mom leans in conspiratorially. "You make her happy." I can tell. I'm trying my best. Good. Keep doing that. Everyone laughs. Tension dissolves. Night ends with hugs, leftovers, and promises to visit again. After they leave, Ella leans on my shoulder, sighing with relief. "They liked you." "Yeah, shockingly." "I thought your dad was going to wrestle me." That's his way of saying welcome. Dan pops his head in from kitchen. "So, you survived. Proud of you, man." "Thanks, I think." "But next family visit, I'm bringing popcorn." Ella, "You're not invited." Dan, "Can't stop me." Later that night, just me and Ella on the couch. She curls up beside me. "You know," she says, "you fit here. With us, even with your brother, especially with him. You're like chaos soulmates." We both laugh. Then she adds softly, "You're stuck with me now? You know that, right?" Wouldn't have it any other way. Fade out. The snarky girl who used to talk to me while I slept now sleeps next to me every night. That feels like the happiest accident of all.